Great to be here, everyone. So thrilled to be joining you all, and eager to kind of hear from you guys as well. And as I was saying to the team earlier as well, my husband is very, very excited about the Dalmar bottle. So excited, I guess, to share. But on this one, really looking forward to chatting with you guys about driving growth and protecting your business. And one of the key aspects in actually doing that is successfully protecting your dollars. And I know a lot of the sellers that we've had the chance to speak with, they kind of know the state of their finances, but with so many different components that's happening within your Amazon business, I'm not just talking finances, but like everything else you have to do, managing keywords, marketing, suppliers, the whole shebang. Intimately knowing your cash flow can easily get lost. If you want to go to the next slide, we can dive into things. Perfect. So understanding your cash flow is truly so key so that you really know how much money is actually moving in and out of your business. Your cash flow actually tells you a more complete story of your business's current health, whereas profit is really just a portion of that story, but cash flow is your holistic view. Cash flow keeps the lights on, whereas profit is really helping your business to grow. You'll also find in terms of why it's so critical to understand your cash flow, that seeing your cash flow fluctuation and projection can actually help you build a more appropriate buffer to stay out of the black, and know it can really best serve you so that you can better understand when there might be an opportunity to take on funding to help your business scale effectively. So while we've boiled cash flow down to these three components in terms of criticality that you see here, I have three takeaway tips for you. So if you kick to the next slide, my first tip of the night is your strategy for exponential growth is to maintain a consistent net margin and focus on sales. So if you can maintain a decent net margin, all you really need to do is focus on the top line number. So sell, sell, sell. As you are growing your top line number, the health of your business is also going to continue to flourish and grow. Again, these might seem like very simple things, but again, going back to basics of your cash flow, this is really, really key to keep in mind. My second tip takeaway for the night is you need capital, but it's not free. So focus on the return of capital instead of the actual cost of it. So we get that capital is not free. So while there is a cost that's associated with it, it isn't necessarily as much as you might think. If you hone in on the return that capital is actually going to bring your business, the value you will get, or how much your business can genuinely grow by taking on additional and external capital, the cost is already factored in. And to think about it, think of how the dollars are actually working for you even while you sleep. Now, my third tip, when at this point I feel like we've been in a sprint, which I would not recommend following this tasting, but that's to leverage funding when your cash flow supports it. Oftentimes, we've seen sellers turn to external funding once they've actually maxed out on what's possible from their cash flow. But at that point, it has the potential to be too late. So don't turn to funding when you desperately need it, as that's when it's actually going to be most expensive to you. So one of my ultimate takeaways within this tip and within really the full focus of knowing your cash flow is to be strategic, because planned capital needs are ultimately always going to be cheaper than your unplanned ones. So from my three tips of wisdom in terms of cash flow for the evening, and as we've talked about really getting to intimately know your cash flow, consider taking on good debt. Now, working capital solutions like Viably can really serve as financial catalysts to help ensure that your business can meet your short-term financial obligations, as well as help you plan for long-term goals. It's a great way to help build out that healthy buffer, your sleep well at night number, and also ensure that your business never has a negative cash flow month again. So very quickly, and then I'll pass things back to Jeff so that we can keep moving. how exactly does Viably work? I've spent a lot of time talking about cash flow, but Viably is a digital banking solution and working capital provider for e-commerce sellers. Really easy steps to get going. You simply need to connect your existing marketplace to Viably, and you can do that very securely and easily in just a couple of clicks. Wow. From there, we're able to see the health of your business and underwrite and create offers for you based on your existing performance. From there, it's again just a few more clicks and some additional service from our team so that we can move you process so that you can get funding offers quickly and easily. And then we're here to help grow your business. We don't want it to be a transactional relationship. We have a genuine interest and we truly are vested in your success and growth. So we really want to be alongside you, just like a private banker along the way. And with that, I will end my time. Certainly available on the side to chat and for questions. But anything else, you can find me on the side. But Jeff, I'll go ahead and pass things back to you.